you doing, guys? It's Faceless Vlogger here. Just thought I'd make a quick video, just have a look at some bikes, see what the prices are like. So I'm going to be looking at 125cc bikes versus 300cc to find out what the difference is in price, because I know some of you will be looking to buy a 125, or some of you might be wanting to do your direct access and wanting to get a 300cc or even a 600cc. But I should just be looking at the 125s versus the 300cc's today. So I just had a look uh, on Autotrader. So the first, in terms of a 125, the cheapest 125, we have the Honda CBF, 13,000 miles, 2009 reg, 50-year reg. So, I mean, pretty cheap to be honest. They are pretty reliable, very cheap to get, fairly decent. Let's have a look at the condition. It's a one owner. MOT expires in June. Let's just have a look at the other prices. But yeah, I mean, they are fairly cheap. You can get a good one. So that one was 850. This one is a what? 1495. So yeah, almost £1,500. You can get a CBF, 10,200 miles, and this one was 13,000 miles. Yeah, so they are fairly inexpensive and quite reliable. This one looks like it's got a bit of a damage there in the exhaust. Yeah, he or she's probably dropped it. Let's have a look at the description. Full service, oil change, air filter, spark plug, commuter bug, yep, cosmetic mark shown, yep. Yeah, I mean, these are fairly cheap and quite reliable. It's a Honda engine. I know Tommy Two Wheels, if I got that right, I think, Two Wheels Tommy rather, sorry. Two Wheels Tommy. He's got a YouTube channel, he's up and coming, and he's just started his motorcycle journey, and he's been on a few rides on his Honda CBF. So if you do want to check him out, I should put him in the description box. So yeah, he's recently passed his CBT. He's got a CBF 125, and he's currently a motor vlog. So yeah, do check out his content. So yeah, I mean, even looking down, yeah, 1500, another one there, 16,000 miles, 2009 reg, a nice blacked out one here, 1595, 6,900 is sold 2015. So yeah, I mean, 1500, you can get a really good CBF, like a low mileage CBF, which is really good. So around 1500 mark. And if we have a look at, for example, Lex Moto, so the cheapest Lex Moto LXR model is 975, fairly low mileage. Let's just have a look at the pictures. Okay, looks okay. No more pictures. One owner, 2021, 3,700 miles, 125. Okay, it's got some sort of damage, hence the price. Okay, fair enough. The Lex Moto motorcycles are kind of, yeah, I mean, they're getting more popular. They've got more and more models out. So we've got the LXR 125, and you got the LXS as well, which is a very similar model. But it looks slightly different. In terms of a 1395 LXR, we've got 125cc again, as the Olo, sorry, 4,900 miles, 2019. Not too bad in terms of the price. Cheapest on the net, it says, which yes it is. Let's have a look at the pictures. I do love that color scheme. But yeah, let me know below if you've got one of these. Do you have a Lex Motor LXO or even the LXS? Or do you have any kind of Chinese motorcycle? That'd be interesting to know. Yeah, but I do love the look of these, and it does come with combined braking system as well. But yeah, 1395. one owner, kept in the garage, great condition. Okay, lock and cover too. So the person is moving, they can't take the bike, fair enough. I mean, yeah, in terms of the mileage as well, 4,900, one owner, 2019, cheapest on the net, going for £1,400, which seems pretty decent. It's got a exhaust, and they can't really tell which exhaust that is. It might be a Leovins. But yeah, let's have a look what else. I'm recovering from the flu, by the way, so I might sound a bit weird, but here we are. Here's a 2021, so it's got 2,566 miles. It's a nine. It's going on for 1,975. Let's have a look at that. Does look pretty good. It is the 21 plate as well, so slight upgrade in terms of the visuals. I do love the thick tires on the Lex Moto, LXR and LXS. And if you were to get a if you were to get a Yamaha YZF 125, or Honda CBF 125, or even a YBR 125, or even a Kawasaki Ninja 125, the front tires are very, very skinny, and even the back tires are very, very skinny. Whereas the Lex Moto, they have really pulled off in terms of the design department, and I'm sure it rides really well too. Um, but yeah, the front tires are quite thick. So are the rear tires as well. As you can tell, it's got some scratches there, some sort of cosmetic damage must have fallen. But so it's Euro 5, small scratches, starts perfectly. Okay, recent MOT, second service, 1975. So I mean, they are fairly cheap bikes to purchase. Um, I don't know how they are long term, but if you have a Lex Motor, LXR, LXS, drop me a comment. Let me know if you do have one, or if you've had them previously. What is your experience? Are they really reliable? Um, Here's another one. So creeping up to 2 grand. Let's have a look down again. Yeah, this one's creeping up to 2 grand again. Um, but you get the idea. So around 2 grand, you can get a very, very low mileage 21 plate Lex Moto LXR 125, which is really good. So yeah, all these are very low mileage, quite good looking bikes anyway. Nice, a large. It looks like a larger bike. It looks like looks bigger than the 125 really. Thick tires, big body. But yeah, you can get them up. You can get them pretty cheap. So around 2 grand, 1800, 2 grand, you can get one with very low mileage and a newer age. But like we've seen as well, you can get one for even cheaper than that. For example, the this one here, £1,400. It's got 4,900 miles. It's a 19 plate. It's very, very cheap. Then I thought I have a look at the Honda CBR 125. So the cheapest on the net here we're looking is 1995. It's very high mileage, 37,529. It's a 2013 plate. So if we click onto that, I do love the CBR 125. It does look amazing. It's got very high mileage. Um, so mileage here, 37,529. 2013's had 5 owners. Okay, Scorpion exhaust, amazing. Bulletproof, as we know, Honda engines are quite good. So fair enough. So that is going for how much did we say? Can't really see now. because I'm zoomed in so much here. Okay, so 1995 gets you a Honda CBR 125 with 37,529 miles, 2013 plate. Quite high mileage, but for those of you who are, who are not worried about that, that is a really good buy. Okay, so we have the Honda Repsol 1995, 20,000 miles, 2012 reg, or 2012 plate, 62 reg. Comment below if you do like the Repsol color. I do quite like it. I've seen it in person. It does really stand out. Okay, bit of exhaust damage there. Yeah, that exhaust does look hideous anyway. It does need a slip-on. Fair enough. Let's have a look. 20,000 miles. Okay, oil change, air filter, spark plug done. It's had a new chain, new sprockets, new battery. Cosmetic marks, as we can see. Comes with a warranty and finance as well. Finance is available. Let's have a look. Going back. Okay, we've got. I like that black. Is that a Black Widow exhaust? I think it is. Yeah. We've got another CBR 2014 plate, 36,000 miles. On for 1999. Okay. 15,000 miles on this one here, 2,195. Another one for 2,285, 16,000 miles, 2011. So the price is creeping up a bit. We've got another one here, 24,000 miles, 2016 reg, 2,295. So I want to look at next is, so we know they creep up to 2,300, and they're quite high mileage anyway at the moment. But if we're looking for a lower mileage, we're gonna have to go further down. Yeah, 2,750, 15,488 miles, 2014 plate. If we carry on, see 8,428 miles, 2016 plate CBR. Going off for almost $3,000. The 2,991. Yeah, 2,991. Almost 3K. But I want to have a look at the YZF as well. So yeah, everyone knows how popular the YZF is. It's amazing. It is really good to look at, and it's quite reliable from what I've heard. It's very popular. So the cheapest one we have here is for going for 2,395 with 21,000 miles, 2017 plate. Let's just have a look at that. Okay, this look really good. I do love that the updated color scheme on this one. The blue wheels and the blue body, blue bodywork. Okay, it's got an Akrapovic slip-on. Fantastic. Yeah, condition looks quite good. Let's have a look what else. Okay. So yeah, it's got 21,871 miles, 2017 plate, and in terms of description, so I'd say yeah, Akrapovic is an exhaust. Probably it's just going to be a slip-on, but that'll do. That should help with the sound, make it sound a bit more beefier rather than stock exhaust. So it's going on for 2,395. So this is the cheapest YZF 125. Okay, and here's another one, 22,800 miles, 2012 reg, 2,400. Just looking at the prices here, so we have another one for 2.5, 39,000, 2014 plate. And I really wanted to compare it against the R3, the Yamaha R3. So if we look at the R3, so the cheapest YZF 125 is 2,400 or 2,395, and then the cheapest Yamaha R3 321cc is 2,000. So this seems like a really good bargain. £2,000, you get 321cc, 9,000 miles, in comparison to the cheapest YZF 125, which is £2,395. So £395 more. And this is a 125 high mileage, where you can get a low mileage 9,000 Yamaha R3 321 plate, or sorry, 321cc, 2018 reg for £2,000. Wonder why it's so cheap. Let's just have a look. Yeah, I do love this color scheme on matte black. It does look amazing. I don't know if it's giving you a wash. He or she's giving you a wash. Maybe it's been out in the rain. Yeah, it's probably been out in the rain. Okay, it does need a good clean. But 9,000 miles, 2018 plate. Okay, it was stolen. So it's been recovered by professional thieves. Altered the serial number. Oh god. And disguised it as a 125 with fake plates. New owner needs to visit a garage. Okay. For restamping, okay. Okay, no one day on for £2,000. So yeah, ignore what I was saying then. So yeah, well, if you're willing to go through that, then you can pay £2,000 for that. Otherwise, to compare, this one looks like a better one. So this is 2,495 Yamaha R3. We can compare it against the £2,400. So yeah, similar price wise. I mean, look at the price difference between the YZF 125. Well, gone for yeah almost 2,400. We've got yeah the R3 going for 2,500 almost. So really, there's only about £100 difference between the two, except it's a 30,000 mileage, the R3, and the 125, 21,000 miles. But of course, it's a bigger engine, as we know. It's a bigger engine, so slightly higher running costs, and also depending on your license, you'll need the yeah you'll need an A2 license for this one, because I know some people are just starting out. They just want to do the A1. They're limited to 125cc, but I know some people are age 24 or they've had the A2 license for 2 years. So technically, in my case, for example, when I get my license, I can do the full A license. So I'm thinking, instead of me buying a 125, I could just go straight to getting a Yamaha R3. But it's just to compare the prices really and see what the prices are like. So yeah, we know that we can get a okay, it's quite high mileage in terms of the miles, um, but we know we can get a good Yamaha R3 for around similar price as the YZF 125. But yeah, as I said, a lot of people will be restricted to a 125, so they'll end up buying the YZF 125. It's just that the price of the YZF um, has been increasing over the years. I mean, if you look at the brand new models, they will cost up to 5-6k. Whereas if you get used one, the one that we just looked at, around 2,400, similar price to this, as we said, just £100 more, and you get an R3. But that's yeah, that's if you do have actually the A2 license and you're able to ride an R3. So I would just say if you were able to get an A2 license, you don't have to start on a YZF 125. You can go straight to an R3. Um, you know, a similar price. Running costs will be a bit higher, but not that much really. It might be a bit, yeah, there'll be a bit of difference in terms of the insurance. uh, and but yeah, it'll have a bit more power because it is a 321cc. You won't have to change gears as much. So I know 125s do struggle on hills. When I did my CBT many years ago, I did have to yeah, wind the neck out, really crank the throttle to yeah, make sure I don't, you know, get behind in traffic on the hill. But yeah, I do love the R3. So even though I can get my full A license instead of going to a 600cc, the Yamaha R3 is a really good beginner bike, really. Um, from what I've seen as well, um, the seating position is not too, you're not really hunched over as much as an R6, for example. But even R125, even the YZF125, you are hunched over a bit more. If you look at the reviews and look at the ownership reviews and people who do have the YZF, you are hunched over a bit more, whereas the R3, you do sit a bit more upright, um, which obviously helps in terms of visibility. And but yeah, prices do go up a bit. So we had a look at this one. We had a look at this one, didn't we? Here we have a nice fully blacked out £2,695 R3, 20,000 miles, 2015 plate. But yeah, it's good to hear that the R3s, the 321cc bikes like the L3 are not too out of range. I was looking at the Kawasaki Ninja 300cc earlier, and that is a similar price range really to an R3. So around two and a half, yeah, around 2,800, you can get really good a Ninja 300cc, especially the special edition, which looks amazing. Um, but yeah, I just want to talk about the cost of bikes really, the 125s versus the 300cc. I know I haven't looked at all of the bikes, but I just want to get a bit of a flavor about what the market is like right now, what the costs of the bike size. We know CBF, one of the cheapest bikes out there. If you want something, uh, yeah, for similar price, you can get a Lex Moto. As we looked at the cheapest Lex Moto, we had a look at 975, but yeah, this one was a good one, wasn't it? So cheapest on the net, we looked at 1395. So yeah, similar price as the CBF, Honda CBF 125 that we just looked at. Similar price to this, and it looks much better. Thicker wheels. Yeah, it does look amazing and a bit more sporty, right? And in terms of running costs, again, it will be same, pretty much the same. Um, but CBF might be a bit more economical, but I don't know about, to be honest. I've not had a CBF or a Lex Motor 125. I have ridden a CBF before on my CBT. But yeah, in terms of, I don't know, let me know in the comments below. Do you have a CBF? What is the how many miles per gallon can you do? How economical is rather. But yeah, in terms of CBF versus the Lex Moto LXR LXS 125. This is the LXR 125. Yeah, similar price range. You can get one like this. LXR looks a bit more beefier, and you got the combined braking system as well. So if you don't fancy a CBF 125, you can always go for a Lex Moto. I don't know about the reliability, how good they are. I know we've got a wide range of Lex Moto and other Chinese kind of motorcycles. I've not had any experience of those, so if you have, comment below, let me know. But yeah, as we know, you can get a CBR 125 as well, which is fairly decent, as we looked at. The 114, so it's slightly more expensive, starting on the around the 2K mark, whereas the Lex Moto you can get what around 1400, the cheapest one on the net. This one, um, and as we know, in terms of the YZF125, 2400, so a bit more of an increment there in comparison to the CBR or to the Lex Moto LXR. But yeah, it is a Yamaha does look really good too. Um, as we know, it's a reliable engine, um, but it costs a bit more. And as we know, yeah, if you have an A2 license, then your CBT, um, and you can go straight to a 321cc bike. So around 2,500. So yeah, similar price as we said earlier, £100 more. You gain all three, but that's considering if you do have, uh, no restrictions. If you're not restricted to 125, you can always look at Yamaha R3, Ninja 300. Um, when even a MT, there's an MT 125, isn't there? That's a 125cc. But I don't know if they do a 300cc. But yeah, this is me. I just thought I drop a video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Comment below, what bike do you have? What cc is your bike? How long have you had it for? And do you have your full license? Because yeah, I am looking to get my CBT done. Just waiting for it to stop raining, for the weather to get a bit better. Once it stops raining and brightens up a bit, I'm looking to do my CBT. And depending on how confident I'm feeling, I'm looking to then do go ahead and do my direct access. So get my theory test done, and then yeah, get my full license done, and then I can get onto the road and do some motor vlogs. But yeah, I appreciate you watching. I know it's been a bit of a long, well, if I can get my words out, and it's been a bit of a long video. But yeah, I appreciate you watching. Subscribe, comment for more videos. Let me know what kind of content you want to see. But yeah, hopefully in the near future, I should be able to get my license sorted, get my motorcycle, do some motor vlogs. But yeah, shout out to a few people as well. So shout out to TwoWheelsTommy, and also TheRhythmicbiker. Um, yeah, so you can find them on Instagram. You can find them on YouTube as well. So drop them a like, drop them a follow. They do great content. But yeah, subscribe. Take care, and thank you for watching.